Beneath a massive canopy that has stood undisturbed for centuries, the only sound is the quiet settling of ancient moss. In this massive, towering ecosystem, a 10-year-old boy named Kale is small enough to be completely swallowed by the landscape. He wears tattered brown clothes and moves through the undergrowth alone. His steady walk slows when he spots a dark, gaping hollow concealed at the base of a rotting tree trunk. He steps toward it, his guard up. Deep within the shadows of the dead wood, something is casting a faint, iridescent light. Kale stops. In a world defined by the muted colors of damp earth, this vibrant, unnatural glow demands closer inspection. He reaches down into the damp nest, feeling around blindly, before gently pulling the source of the glow out into the sunlight. A moment of wonder. Sitting quietly in the palm of his hand is a tiny, intricately scaled baby dragon, radiating a soft, luminescent teal. The creature instinctively curls into a defensive posture. Its pristine wings and smooth scales are framed by the thick grime on the boy's weathered hands. The tiny dragon's physical weight is completely negligible, yet Kale handles it as if the slightest tremor might shatter it. The creature's fragility turns him from a wanderer into a protector. Standing still in the open forest is a risk. They are visible, and this environment is unforgiving. Kale drops to his knees, quickly sweeping his hands through the dirt to gather dry leaves and soft moss. He works the gathered debris into the deep, oversized pocket of his canvas jacket, packing it down to create an insulated makeshift nest. He carefully lowers the dragon into the fold, wrapping the canvas opening so that only its small head is exposed to the air. The dragon is now tucked away, shielded by both the canvas and the boy's own body as he prepares to move. The protective cover of the ancient canopy doesn't last. Soon, the thick trunks thin out, leaving a sharp, undeniable line where the woods end. Kale steps directly out of the shadows and into the blinding, warm light of an open, golden hour meadow. The landscape aggressively opens up. Distant mountains loom on the horizon, and the lack of overhead cover leaves him visible from miles away. His hand stays clamped over his pocket. He moves quickly through the tall grass, his head on a swivel as he constantly checks the tree line behind him. Without the trees to hide them, the only thing keeping the creature safe is Kale's ability to stay moving. Hours pass, and daylight fades into deep night. They finally reach the shelter of a secluded stone hollow, cutting off the vastness of the outside world. The quiet crackle of a small campfire pushes back the dark, casting a flickering light across Kale's face. The tiny dragon, sensing the safety of the stone walls, uncurls. It steps out of the canvas pocket and stands freely on a flat, warmed rock. Kale reaches into his pouch, pulls out a few freshly foraged berries, and flattens his palm to offer them up. The creature leans forward and eats directly from his hand, its bright, glowing eyes reflecting the orange flames. A wild creature naturally prioritizes self-preservation, but taking food willingly from a human hand shows it has finally ceased to view Kale as a threat. They started the day as strangers in the dark wood. They end it as a pair of survivors, watching the same fire.